Um, there's like a video of Sukihana, literally, literally, um, and I'm debating if I'll even put it up because it's really not that deep. This is part maybe 10 of very short videos where I rate all the girls. I'm just splitting it up because if I don't split it up, it'll be like a 2-hour video, and I just think it'll be easier to just watch review about the girl you're interested in. If you're even interested in my videos at all, I don't really know. But I won't know until I try. So, I could put up a link, but I don't think it's that serious. Because again, I'm not the Shade Room. I'm not, what's that, Impressive. I'm not Lovely T. I am not Tasha K. I'm not The View. I'm not TMZ. I'm not the Zeus YouTube channel. So it's not my job to do background on anyone and to give you guys background on anyone. I'm not Sloan. If you know Sloan, he talks about like a lot of celebrities. A beautiful, perfectly faced, white, sister, brother, member of the community or whatever. You should know Sloan. But anywho, so yeah, I'm not them. I'm not putting up no like links to videos. Just know that there's a video of Sukihana crying somewhere in the middle of some kind of mobile home park, maybe trailer park. And so it looked like, or maybe some housing project estate, from what it looked like. So this must have been her before fame, crying that she signed a contract that she didn't want to sign now that she knows what she signed, and she's saying, look at things before you sign them, but I'm gonna have to do this now, and that's it as far as her record deal or whatever it was. And I say all that to say, at this point, Sukihana is just doing whatever. She's just doing whatever because apparently you can do whatever you want, and we got you because what we want you to do is whatever you want. And so she came on the show doing whatever she wanted, saying whatever she wanted, nude twerking, and just saying interesting things. Surprisingly filtered. I know she was filtered. And it was still rated X. Maybe double X, not triple X. Maybe a single X, but it was X. There was some X's. Just revealing nudity in the middle of a fight. I don't know what that's about. Because you're not degrading anyone except yourself. You're not degrading the girl you're fighting. You're degrading you. But whatever. So, she was definitely holding a lot of girls by their hair this whole season, making them answer her and going up to people. And I'm like, she's not doing this out of the kindness of her heart. She's doing this because she's showing that she can do this. She's going up to girls, telling them, if you don't want to be here, you gotta stand on yours. Like some kind of baddie coach. Like some ghetto life coach. Like some, fix my ghetto life kind of thing. Like telling people, stand on business and stay in the house and, do what you need to do and all this. And it's like, if someone was talking to me like that, I would just, I'm not saying I would get violent, but I would not sit through it, at least. I know I would get up and be like, I don't want to hear that shit. Because it's like, you're not my mom, my big sister, my coach, my therapist, my boss, my fitness trainer, my boot camp drill sergeant. You're not me in the mirror, so I don't understand. You're not even my friend. So don't come in here barking at me about what to do and what not to do. But if the other girls are letting her talk to her like that, then fine. But I just saw what she was doing. I do see why she was mad at Sapphire for not defending her. Sukihana only has 2 hands. She can only fight one bitch. Maybe 2. Because Megan fought 2 bitches. Camilla fought a whole house. So you can fight multiple bitches. But maybe a bitch of the size that she was preoccupied with. Sapphire can handle little ET, while Sukihana handles 𝕼𝔼𝕍𝕊𝕋, who's the size of 3 women. So, but Sapphire didn't do it. So, Sukihana, I could see why she was upset. But it's like, Biggie is out of breath. Not Biggie, 𝕼𝔼𝕍𝕊𝕋. 𝕼𝔼𝕍𝕊𝕋 is out of breath. So, with that fight in the Jamaican bar, one of the later fights. So the episode I was waiting for when it came to Sukihana, I was waiting to see who the hell is she fighting in the trailer. Because I'm like, isn't she like, I guess, the star? Why is she on this show fighting? It's like, why are you trying to prove yourself on this show? So I wanted to know, who is she fighting? Like, who got, I suppose, a star to this level? Because normally it's opposite. It's, you do your thing on a reality show and then you get a record deal and then you become a star and then you never come back on the show. It's vice versa for her, and I don't understand. So as far as Sukihana, I don't understand why she's going on a show when she's already a star, I guess. But okay. It's not like we didn't know who she was. We all know who she is. I have no idea how I know who she is, but I know who she is as soon as I saw her. So I don't feel like she had to come on the show. I don't think she misrepresented herself as far as her brand, but she misrepresented herself as far as a person. They all do, but just being on the show. But as far as how she represented herself, as far as her brand, she represented her brand just fine. She was filtered. Even though it was bad, she was still filtered. And 𝕼𝔼𝕍𝕊𝕋 has good comebacks. I just don't ever agree from the place that her comebacks are coming from, which is like, why don't you just stop? So I wasn't like looking at Sukihana like, oh, you're losing this. While she was arguing with 𝕼𝔼𝕍𝕊𝕋. Oh, for God's sake, while she was arguing with 𝕼𝔼𝕍𝕊𝕋. But at the same time, I'm like, why are you arguing with 𝕼𝔼𝕍𝕊𝕋? You're over 𝕼𝔼𝕍𝕊𝕋. 𝕼𝔼𝕍𝕊𝕋 wants to be where you are. Even though it's nowhere anyone should want to be, considering that Sukihana was crying about where she is. But 𝕼𝔼𝕍𝕊𝕋 still wants to be where she is. So, no idea why she came on the show, but she did, I suppose, handle everyone. I guess they were kind of scared of her. And as far as her fight with Mariah, that one kind of confused me, but that was the last episode. So I was pretty much over it at this point. I'm not trying to figure out why anyone's mad at anybody. I just figure they need to prove a point. I just think it's a poor person to prove a point with, where they have to leave the show having proven a point to someone. So they're like, okay, let's just prove a point with Mariah. I don't think it's like racial, because white girls do that too. Hispanic girls do it. Asian girls do it. Jumping someone, double teaming someone, picking on someone, bullying someone. So whatever. I think if Mariah were anyone else, they would have done it. So they have something to prove. Mariah was just on the wrong wave at that point, and they just, like, literal wave, because they were in the water. So they just and she got the bad end of it. But yeah, as far as her fights, I would have liked to have seen her knock 𝕼𝔼𝕍𝕊𝕋 on her ass at least once, and she didn't. She was saying to security, why don't they let us fight? Y'all are being corny. We all know that they won't let you fight, but as a viewer, I guess I would have wanted a little bit more of a fight, but not because I want to see anyone get hurt, but because with the circumstance being where someone doesn't stop talking about you or disrespecting you, they should be fought. And now that it's the fight, do what you got to do. And I just don't think any fight was good this season at all. At all. Maybe the reunion, they'll do. I think the reunion looks the way it's going to look, which is just a whole lot of fighting, because they know that they need to redeem themselves, because this season was a drag. There was just too many Virgos. Virgos like to talk stuff out. They cry when they get angry. So anyway,